they can't clean this offensive line up, Texans are not going to go that far. I didn't think it was going to be that big of an issue, but I'm seeing right now that it's going to be an issue unless they can find a way to plug these holes up a little tighter. Now, to the Packers' credit, that defense schemed. They was firing off the ball. They was timing some of these snaps. They knew exactly where they wanted to get to. Their game plan and scheming was pretty on point. They was going to pressure C.J. Stroud. They're going to make him make quick decisions. That was their plan. They weren't going to sit back there and allow him just to pick apart their defense. Missing Nico Collins or not, they're not going to allow him to sit back there and just throw that football. And they put the pressure on. Offensive line missed some assignments all day long. They got beat off the ball. They couldn't contain them. The blitz schemes the Packers had caught them off guard on a lot of snaps. You know, in saying all of that, the Texans still had an opportunity. I mean, they lost by a field goal, a game-winning field goal. You got to give them an A for guts. They came to play. They came to play. I can't say the same for the offensive line. It's like they didn't know their assignments. They wasn't holding up good enough. I don't know what the problem is, but they have to get that fixed. They want to go long and far. They have to get this offensive line fixed because teams are going to coin this. They're going to look at this and they're going to say, okay, this is how we beat these Texans. We got to fire off the ball. We got to come with some schemes that maybe they haven't seen before. When we play with energy and get after C.J. Stroud, we can make some things happen. So DeMeco Ryans, you can tell he's a little startled right now. He know he's got to go back to the lab. He's got to figure this stuff out. See how this offensive line is going to hold up. What's the problem is. Because really in this game, that's almost the only thing I could see in this game was the offensive line. C.J. Stroud wasn't getting the time he needed. He was on the run. He was on his backside majority of the whole game. And when he stayed upright, he was making the plays. He was making the plays. So it's tough. And Green Bay Packers, they're a good team. They're a good team, but Texas could have got them today. No doubt about that. They could have got them today. So we're going to listen to DeMeco Ryans, see what he got to say about it. C.J. Stroud a little bit. We won't be long on it. And as far as the game, the Jets and the Steelers are going at it tonight. Right now it's 15-16 Pittsburgh. We're going to see how that's going to turn out. Tight game. But yes, unfortunately, the Texans fall. They didn't get that 6-1. Man, I was looking forward to that, just like everybody else. But you can't win them all, and something had to give. You know, they just came after them. Came after them. At home, they probably could have snuck a game like this out. But, hey, man, just tip your hat to the Packers. Tip your hat to the Packers. They made more plays than the Texans did when it mattered the most. And that's what it boils down to. They just executed, and the Texans did not execute. Plain and simple. So let's get into this and see what DeMeco Ryans has to say. And then a little bit of C.J. Stroud. And then we'll end it with that.
Yeah, our keys to victory this week was executing and finish. Like, we didn't execute well enough. All the way across the board, we didn't execute well enough, and we didn't finish the game. Like, credit to the Packers. They finished it the right way, made the plays when they needed to make it, and they finished the game the right way. But for us to play how we play, you know, offensively is just not good enough for us. We have to play better. Guys have to execute better, have to step up. Yeah, we thought we had a completion there to Tank. He was open, just a little tight on the sideline. So thought we had a good completion.
More on that. What was the thinking of the play calling? Was it to run the clock out and then go for the field goal?
Yeah, our goal is always to go score. That's our goal. Like, they did a good job of stopping us, didn't get in. So, you know, obviously we didn't pass the ball well all day, right? So wasn't good all the way around. We ran the ball well. Thought Joe did a good job of running the ball, and we needed to pass it. It was not good enough. Starting with the protection. If we can't protect, and that's going to be difficult for the quarterback to make the plays. Yeah, we have to go back to the drawing board and see, what those issues were. As we watch the film, we'll see what happened. But, starting just, for me, just seeing the communication and just guys just, being on the details of the job. I think anytime you can, as a defense, they were able to get pressure, whether it's with the stunts or with the blitzes, right, it affects us. It affects the passing game, and we saw that today. But there's no excuses. We have to protect it. We have to go make plays. On the sideline? Yeah, he said it was incomplete.
And it was incomplete, the pass to Tank Dell. A lot of people are wondering, why would you go with a route that's short of the first down anyway? Which a lot of people was thinking. I kind of was thinking that a little bit too. You kind of want to go past the sticks, get you a first down for sure. But just a close call. It was right. I think the knee went right on that stripe, that white chalk, right at the last minute of him catching that ball. If it was there a little sooner, I think, Tank Dell would have been in bounds. But saying all that, you do want to call a play to get you past the sticks. So that's what they're questioning D'Amico Ryans about, and I can understand why.
Yeah, every time we step out is opportunity to learn, opportunity to grow, right? We had opportunities here to finish this game. We had our hands on two balls there at the end, like ball was tipped up. We come down and make a play there. It's a completely different feeling right now. But you go back, you learn from it. We see the mistakes, win or loss. We always learn from it. Thought our guys did a good job defensively, but at the end of the day, we didn't make enough plays to win the game. No matter who's out there, there's no excuses. We got to play our technique the right way and make plays when it's our time to make a play. Yeah, in the run game, a couple times they out-physicaled us in the run game. They were playing on our side of the line of scrimmage. They were attacking, knocking us back. We weren't knocking them back.
So Bobby Slowey has the inability to change the game plan as the game evolves. Who agrees with that? Possibility.
Yeah, I didn't see it, so I
they
understand
definitely
it happened. Things like that happen. Those guys have a history. They've been going at it before. We don't encourage that, right? We just want to go play ball the right way and make sure it's settled on the field. So, that's something we can't be about chirping and all the extra stuff.
On the road, we will not have home field advantage.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
Let's check out C.J. Stroud here, see what he has.
Yeah, first and foremost, I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, man, just to have another opportunity to come out here and, play in this historical stadium. But, a lot of things didn't go right offensively. We just really didn't get in the rhythm early. Missed some ops. Thought we ran the ball really well, but just weren't clicking in the passing game and, just couldn't find a rhythm. So, got to, go watch the film, figure out what went wrong and, try to just get better and, actually do get better is no try. And really just get back to practice and, just work harder. I just try to execute every play that I can.
Somebody said CJ is average. With no offensive line, a lot of quarterbacks would be average. Just didn't have any time today. Plain and simple. Not average. A bad offensive line will make a quarterback seem average.
I get called. I really don't know the philosophy right then and there. I'm trying to talk to D'Amico, but I really can't get over there. But what it seemed like we were trying to just run out the clock and then try to kick a field goal before we ended up having to throw the ball on third down and then give them the ball back with a minute and like 40 left. So I think that it was a good plan. Just got to execute better.
Yeah, and that Dale dropping that touchdown pass, that was huge. That was huge. And it's crazy because a week before, when it like the same play, him in the back of the end zone sliding down, but was it last week, I believe? He caught it for a touchdown pass. This one, he didn't. That was huge. I mean, it was right there. Same ball, same position and everything. He just couldn't come down with it. That was huge in the ball game. No doubt about that. Taking 7 off the board, a guaranteed 7. Hard to make that up.
No, it wasn't. They run it. They rush as one. They have a lot of twist game up front. So the more they twist and turn, we just gotta set with a little depth and just try to level it off. But I thought they did a good job of just sending their stunts, and we just gotta be better in protection, and I gotta be better getting the ball out on time. It's a multitude of things. I felt he played great. He played really good.
Anything else? All right.
If y'all need anything, yeah. Yeah, I think it's very important. We got to find a way to try to get him to rock, and early and often, and then, go from there. So I think, that's got to be a focus for us. Not only just him, but, just the whole offense. Just getting the offense clicking early, So, that's really my job. And my job to give the ball out on time and to where it's supposed to go. So, yeah, that definitely got to be fixed. I mean, you got to watch the tape, but usually when you play bad or you come off the field, it's not as bad as it seems.
The old
usually,
line
you shot yourself in the foot a million times, and I think that's
Definitely
what we did. We kept shooting
that.
ourselves in the foot once again, and I think that's just a recipe for disaster when you're playing against a great team. I think our defense did a great job today. I thought our special teams did amazing. So we got to be better as offense. This is on us, point blank, period.
Did Bobby Slowik call a good game? The play calling. I can agree to that at some degree.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
So we gotta just be better.
We could have play called a lot
protection
better.
and call whatever gets called. We gotta execute it. Yes, sir.
Good answer. Good answer. We'll take that for $5. Good answer. Good answer.
I would say just negative plays.
You gonna say the right thing.
Finding a way to get third and manageable. I think that's something that we can do as better. And then on third down, we got to be able to, move the chains. That's the one way you sustain yourself in this league. But, you can't live on third down as well. You got to be great on first and second. And then from there, you got to take care of business on third down. So, I definitely think that's what I mean. All right, you guys. Thank you.
And there you have it. So, story of the game, missed opportunities. Absolutely. Terrible offensive line play throughout this game. Did not give this guy a chance at all. And you see him on the sideline. A lot of people like, hold on. Quiet CJ Stroud? Voicing his opinion? Talking to the offensive line, telling them, let's go, what's going on? They're not used to that. But what you call that is leadership. I was proud of him going to do that. He's been quiet for a long time. He says the right things. He just goes out there and play football. But he was under attack the whole game. And by him getting frustrated by that and want to know what's going on, hey, just hold for me a little longer. I can make some plays downfield. Yes, I liked every minute of it. And hopefully he will continue to do that. And these guys understand that. They know he don't talk that much. So it's going to make the offensive line want to play a little harder and more for him. Because if they take it the wrong way and they're too sensitive, which I doubt that, and just lay down, I'm expecting them next week to go out there with a hell of a performance. I'm just surprised they didn't do it during this game after, you know, him blowing up a little bit, figuring out what's going on with his offensive line. But, hey, it is what it is. They couldn't figure it out. They lose the ball game by a field goal. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. So, unfortunately, they went down and lost this game. But it's always another week. Just don't fall too deep into that hole. You got to keep the train moving. Continue to stack wins like we always say. They're just a little bump in the road. Keep on moving. And pick it up next week. So, before we get out of here, I'll just run through the scoreboard real quick. I won't keep it long. Elaborate like I usually do. Come out with the scores here a little bit.